The new Galaxy S10 series come with a brand new stabilization option called Super Steady, and we were blown away by the results when we first tried it out. But how good is it really? And can it actually replace a gimbal? Hello everyone, Vic Christoph here with PhoneArena, and I shoot a lot of video on a lot of phones. And one of the best tools to get great footage on a smartphone is just to use a gimbal like this one here, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. It does not cost much, it's super easy to use and set up, and it makes your videos buttery smooth. With a few clever touches you can take this footage and make it look almost as cinematic as a DSLR. Not quite of course, but almost. But the thing with the gimbal is that as good as it is, it takes up space and you have to always carry it around. And it kills a lot of the joy of being able to just take out your phone from your pocket and start recording. In an ideal world, we would have perfect on-camera stabilization, so we don't need a gimbal. So is the new stabilization on the Galaxy S10 really that good? And can it actually replace this gimbal? There's no other way to know than to test this, so let's get started. In this comparison we have two Galaxy S10 phones. On one hand we have the Galaxy S10e with the new Super Steady video stabilization turned on, and on the other hand we have the regular Galaxy S10 with just the ultra-wide camera, no added stabilization here, so you should be able to see first the difference in perspective. So let's move faster to see what difference does the Super Steady mode make. And in this test we have the Galaxy S10e shooting with the Super Steady mode and the ultra-wide camera, while the regular S10 records video with the main camera and the regular video stabilization. So let's walk faster. And now let's run. And in this test we're recording videos with the main cameras on both phones, but on the Galaxy S10e we have not turned on the video stabilization, while on the regular S10 we have the video stabilization turned on, so you should be able to see what difference does it make when you have the video stabilization applied to the footage versus just no stabilization. So let's walk faster and run now. Do you see a difference? And this is the test that we've been waiting for. Super Steady versus a gimbal. On the Galaxy S10e we have the Super Steady new video stabilization mode, while the Galaxy S10, the regular one, is just on the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, one of the best mobile gimbals around. So let's move faster. And running. Should be able to see quite a dramatic difference. So the gimbal still captures the much smoother footage. And for this test we'll be comparing the regular stabilization on the Galaxy S10 versus a gimbal. So let's move faster. I'm running. So again, you notice that the footage with the regular stabilization is slightly cropped in, so you have a wider perspective with the gimbal where there is no stabilization enabled, so the footage is in its original form without any cropping. So once again, let's run, let's test this once again. And finally, just for fun, we're comparing the gimbal stabilized footage from the Galaxy S10 against the non-stabilized footage from the main camera on the Galaxy S10e. You should be able to see some drastic differences here. So let's move faster. Everything looks buttery smooth on the gimbal, but you see a lot of jitter, a lot of shake on the non-stabilized footage. There should be a night and day differences. So we're now back to the studio and it's time to draw some conclusions. The first and most important one is to understand that you have two different completely separate video stabilization options on the Galaxy S10 series. On one hand there is the regular stabilization that is enabled by default and that uses the main camera. And then on the other hand the new Super Steady mode that you enable by tapping the wavy hand icon in the camera app, and that uses the ultra wide camera. Both these stabilization methods are electronic, software-based, and when turned on, they will crop the footage slightly. The regular stabilization crops the footage from the main camera, while the super steady mode crops the footage from the ultra-wide camera. We should also say that you have the same stabilization options across all three phones, the S10, the S10 Plus, and the S10e. Anyway, hopefully I have managed to clear up the confusion if there was any, and to show you some interesting things in this video. For me, as someone who shoots a lot of video on their phone, the regular stabilization on the S10 series is truly its most impressive new camera feature. Will I still be carrying the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal around when I shoot with the S10? I would say yes, because it does make a difference, and with the stabilization you get some jitter in certain moments and you just get the clearer and crisper videos when you use the gimbal. But having such a great regular stabilization on the S10 simply means that I will not worry much if I don't have the gimbal with me, and I will not be losing that much in terms of video quality. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about the new different stabilization options on the S10 series. Also, do not forget to see our camera comparison between the S10e and the iPhone XR, where we go into a lot of detail and show you both photos and videos. You will find the link to that in the description. So my name is Vic Christoph, thank you for watching this video. I'm looking forward to your comments, likes are appreciated as always, subscribe to see more, and I will talk to you next time right here on PhoneArena.